Yo, what is good, y'all? This is your boy, Will Too Humble here, and I am back with another video. And welcome back to the No Fear Zone Gaming channel. Alright, y'all. I definitely made another video, and it will be talking about Eve herself, which is Stellarblade. Before we get into the video, I will appreciate if you make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe, make sure you have post notifications on so you'll know when I upload a video. And on top of that, if you do me a solid, share with a friend. But if you didn't like the video, then drop a dislike. But without further ado, let's get into this video, man. Okay, so check this out, right? So far, I played the demo for Stellarblade, and to be honest, it is probably the most authentic game I've ever played in a while. Like, it's giving me that Devil May Cry feel, but it's a more subtle versus Devil May Cry being absolute bad, crazy, out of control chaos, type of feel of a game. But Stellarblade is subtle, but at the same time it's deadly. But not only that, right? IGN did a review on it, and this is what they had to say about it. If you don't believe me, check it out for yourself. See what you see. As you can see here, they're saying that Stellarblade preview is like, was it Sekiro meets Nair? I'm really bad with these names, so I really do apologize. But right, they are basically saying that this is pretty much the same as the two games that I was trying to say, but like I said, I'm really bad with names when it comes to the game, especially when I don't say it enough. But I'm absolutely familiar with how both of the games are played, right? Because it gives you like a Dark Souls mixed with Neo type of feel, right? But this is what they're saying. They're saying if stylishly wielding a sword as an anime style female warrior, with traversing a post-apocalyptic world left behind by its inhabitants, sounds anything like, can't really say that word, I'm sorry. Well, that's because Stellarblade director Kim Young Tae was directly inspired by Square Enix 2017 hit. Okay. Alright, so what else do they have to say? I'm probably not the only one who imagined Stellarblade would play similar to Nadir. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying, but it's not working out for me right now. A stylish but casual action game that allows you to beat the crap out of enemies without too much stress. However, from the moment I got the hold of the controller, I realized that I was going to have too much more never-wrecking experience than I expected, in the best possible way. That doesn't mean Stellarblade doesn't feel stylish or exhilarating. As soon as you start mixing up heavy and light attacks with the square and triangle button, it feels good to play. Well, just from this here, they're basically saying that, well, it's like the two games. They're basically like the Dark Souls games, right? but instead of it being more of a offense, right? They're basically saying that they're focusing more on the defensive side just because of how different it is, right? It's definitely different. But at the same time, it still has its own identity as far as, you know, how the game is looking. You know, because if I remember correctly, when it came to the other two games, right, that are like Dark Souls and stuff like that, those were popular too, right? So I really don't see what's the issue here of, you know, because I understand you're trying to compare it, right? You're trying to compare both of the games, right? But at the same time, I still think that this is really good. I'm not gonna sit up here and, you know, just lie about that, right? But I think they have some more to say down here. But Stellarblade puts a much bigger emphasis on defense skills than I expected. When reading the timing on enemy attacks for well-timed parries and dodges is almost as important as it was in Sekiro. Shadows die twice, parrying multiple attacks to disrupt your enemy balance allows you to perform a special attack called Retribution. Okay, with so many, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to say without. There's so many recent games inspired by Sekiro's gameplay structure. This alone doesn't come off as anything particularly original anymore, but Stellar Blade takes things one step further. Okay, so this right here, when it says this doesn't come off as anything particularly original, so they're basically saying that, well, it's just like Dark Souls, it's just like Neo, it's just like, you know, the other two games that I can't say at the moment, right? They're basically saying that it's the same as those. What's so special about this game? What's so special about it? That's what they are saying. To be honest with you, there's quite a few reasons why I think that this game is really important. We're not just talking about sales and shit like that. We're not just talking about sales, right? We're not just talking about sales. We're not talking about, like, I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna click on this. Just look at her. Just look at her, right? Just look at what she got. Look how attractive she is. You get what I'm saying? Just look how she's built, right? Video games in the West are not doing this. Okay? That's the reason why it's like that. You understand? That's the reason why it's like that. You don't have video games looking like this. That's the whole reason why they made it in that way. Could they have taken a different route? Absolutely. Could they have done it towards it's not like Dark Souls? Absolutely. They could have done anything that they want with this game. They could have took any route, right? But they did it like this because they know for a fact that when it comes down to making games in the modern time, in this timeline, this year, especially in the West, when it comes to female characters, they are ugly as ever, okay? They are absolutely ugly. And it's not to be disrespectful or mean. It is to tell the truth, because the truth will set everyone free. Nobody wants to deal with a leading female protagonist that looks like she just cannot be attractive. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's unfortunate that we live in a time where that's absolutely mandatory. I'm sorry. Like, if you got a character that's absolutely attractive, she got the best figure, what makes you think it's not gonna sell? Because the last time I checked, that's gonna work. Regardless of how you and I think, that's gonna work, IGN. I'm just telling you what it is, my guy. Sorry that you have a female character that looks absolutely attractive. So sorry it couldn't be in no other, like they couldn't like make it to where there was no other way to make the game. I absolutely apologize. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Right? But it's kind of sort of like y'all just want to sit up here and just like complain about like her just being this attractive, bro. Like I just don't get it. Like it's just wild to me that this is what y'all want, right? This is what y'all want. Y'all want things like that to, you know, not work. Especially giving the rating of this. I don't know where to go to see where the rating is at, but it's just like, why are you sitting up here complaining about how she looks, or complaining about like it's not special, or it's not so different from the other ones? If we're talking about gameplay, okay, fine, but you have to understand something. It's not just about the gameplay. It's about bringing balance back to how gaming was. That's really what it is. Like, that's what they are doing. Like, we want to sit here and play the game for fun and think about only thing that is fun, and not think about, you know, the propaganda and the politics in video games. Like, nobody wants to think about that or deal with stuff like that while they are playing their favorite game. No one wants to deal with that. And that's just being real. You gotta tell people that. You gotta let them know. Otherwise, they're just gonna sit up there and just think, wow, so what now? What can we do? Is this something that we have to sit up here and try to make it work, or like what is it? Because I ain't gonna lie, in the West, we don't even know what we're doing. But whoever made this in like a different country, y'all are on point. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, like, this is really, really serious, and we need video games like this. We need stuff like this, man. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Like, it's gonna bring back balance to how video games are supposed to be versus bringing things that we're trying to escape from, right? Because we're trying to escape from reality instead of being, you know, instead of bringing it back to my, you know, safe space. Right? But y'all let me know down in the comment section below. Was there anything I missed? Did I say something that was just, you know, not so appealing to you? Y'all let me know down in the comment section. I absolutely respond to people's messages. I do sit there and take the time to talk to y'all because, you know, the word's got to get out, man. It got to get out. Right? But if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, make sure you're subscribed. If one more time, if you do me a solid, share with a friend. Because I ain't gonna lie, man, I think IGN just be picking and choosing when they can sit there and do ratings for a game, and then when they sit there and do ratings for a game, and then you kind of like sit back and look at why they gave it a rating, and you like, y'all been doing this for years, and y'all picking and choosing what game is good or bad. Like, I just don't get that from them. But without further ado, I am out. Peace.